what's up everybody, it's the fake Jake here, and welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And at the end of the last video, we noticed some pretty interesting stuff about the Black Widow. Yeah, she disobeyed orders and all that. That's not really something you should do in the first place, but we found a laptop that belonged to her. So, we're gonna ignore those suspicions for the time being, because we have a helicarrier to save. So, yeah, we can handle that later.
Someone named the Winter Soldier hacked into our network. He managed to trap several of us with our own security force fields. Can you unlock the system?
Well, it's kind of embarrassing that you got trapped in your own security fields, but sure, how do we do that?
Go to the security console and reboot the system. It'll take 2 of your team members to activate it. Watch out for traps.
What kind of traps?
Winter Soldier may have put laser tripwires along the way. If you walk through them, a bomb will be triggered.
Well, that's just great. Alright, pretty sure... Wait, what am I doing? It's back here. Here, we'll just safely swing over that wire, but they're probably going to set it off anyway. See? You didn't listen to him when he said a bomb would be triggered.
Got it.
Thanks for setting us free. Being trapped in our own rooms was kind of an embarrassing situation.
No problem. You get to the deck and help out there. We're gonna see if we can't find the Winter Soldier and stop him.
Good luck. Be careful.
Oh, Cap's fought the Winter Soldier plenty of times. It should be a warm-up for him by now.
This won't take much longer.
Speaking of warm-ups, you Doombots just cannot compete with my shield.
I've already got you.
Oh, you gonna kick me? Fine, I'll kick you back. He's laying down and the shield is missing him. Well, I don't know, Logan. In your upcoming movie, you don't look all that much better.
Winter Soldier, give up. I'm here to stop you from destroying the Helicarrier engines.
Captain America. Can't say it's good to see you again.
You have dealt with this fool before?
Oh, yeah. Cap and I go way back, don't we, buddy?
Winter Soldier, please. Stop this before the Helicarrier is destroyed. Thousands of lives will be lost.
I don't really think Bucky cares about that.
Sorry, no can do. I've got my orders. You of all people understand that, don't you? Orders have always been so important to you.
I'll fight you if I have to.
Then what are you waiting for? Let's see what you got, old man.
This old man is about to teach you some manners. After I deal with your Doombot. Yeah, see if you can catch my shield this time. Oh crap, he's actually cleaning my clock.
Radioactive man, Winter Soldier, report. Why haven't you destroyed that stabilizing engine yet?
Sorry, we got a little carried away, but we're on it. Lower the force fields and let's clear out of here.
It is lucky for you we must depart. I was just getting warmed up. But we will meet again, I promise you.
Oh, I have a feeling that you will make good on that promise. I kind of wish you could play as Winter Soldier in these
I
games.
told you they'd follow. They're as predictable as the sunrise.
Come then, heroes. Follow us a bit further.
I've got a real bad feeling about this. I didn't really need you to tell me that, Spider-Man. Yeah, I honestly kind of wish you could play as Winter Soldier in these games, because his playstyle would be interesting. There are a lot of heroes that I wish you could play as in these games that you didn't get. Huh? Where did they go?
We're up here. Now you've had it.
Yes. Let us see how you fare against this force. Attack!
Oh, if it's anything like everything else that's been thrown at me, I don't think I should have too much trouble. Case in point. Oh, you're really gonna hit me from behind? Bad move.
Yeah.
There, Wolverine, you just jump up here. Yeah, there are a lot of heroes in the Ultimate Alliance games that were like either seen as just NPCs that you could talk to, or just characters that were left out of the games completely that I really would have loved to play as. Like in the second game, I would have loved it if you could play as Bishop, and you know, maybe Black Widow, Cloak and Dagger, Colossus. Granted, you can play as Colossus in this game, and I'm probably going to use him. And as I mentioned in the last video, because this is the PlayStation 4, I will be showing off the DLC characters that I now have access to. See, I was so angry for the longest time that the PS3 users didn't get to have the DLC in their possession. Here, let's read this. Report 106 from Atlantis Outpost. As of today, the outpost is fully operational and monitoring all facets, however you say that word, of Atlantean life. As per orders, the subjects are unaware of our presence. Daily updates will be sent on the dealings of Namor and any other notable members of his court, such as Namorita. Yeah, in case you guys haven't figured it out already, there's a lot of reading in this game, where reading usually has to be done by me, and there may come a time or two where I will butcher the text.
You are too late. In a matter of moments, the Winter Soldier will have unlocked the security code for this gun. Then, we shall fire it into the engine.
That's not gonna happen.
Don't you understand? You can't defeat the masters of evil. We're just too powerful. Abandon ship while you still can.
How could Dr. Doom have gotten such a large group of supervillains together? I mean, it is pretty obvious. The guy is pretty smart. He does have resources, power, money, a lot of things a villain wants.
He has a plan that will give us all enough power to live like kings for an eternity.
See, like I said.
Quiet, Chen. You've already said too much.
Ah, it does not matter. They will not live to tell anyone.
Why don't we make sure of that?
Well, unfortunately, that is one promise you will not be able to make good on. I think Cap's enjoying this. You enjoying beating on your old buddy?
Okay, who's next?
Granted, the last time you two were in a movie, you were friends. Yeah, with 2016 almost coming to an end, I do want to wish you guys, we are getting close to Christmas, so I do want to wish you guys happy holidays, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, all the above, just happy holidays. If you don't celebrate anything, then just be happy during this time. What kind of trouble?
I'm going to activate a lift nearby you. Take it. I'll explain the situation when you arrive.
Yes, sir. We're on our way. Yeah, with 2016 about to come to a close, I do want to say that with all the comic book movies that have released this year, good and bad, I want to note that Civil War was probably my favorite, because you've seen the characters grow so much over the past 8 years, ever since Iron Man 1. That's what started it all. And probably the only one I did not like of this year was X-Men Apocalypse. And I know, like I said, the comments are probably on fire at me, but that's just my opinion. Colonel Fury, we just got off the elevator.
There's no time to waste. The Masters of Evil have unleashed some huge creature that's attacking our primary engines. If it succeeds, we're all dead.
Well, that does not bode well for us. Don't worry, Colonel. We'll handle it. Hopefully. I mean, I know Thor's fought his fair share of big creatures, so we may have somewhat of an edge. I do love the music in this first level, by the way. Like that high part right there, that's probably my favorite part of this whole soundtrack. Not like in terms of the game, and just in terms of this piece. And I do want to also give a kind of a mention / thank you for all of my subscribers for helping me reach 150 subscribers. I really do appreciate it, guys. You know, I'm really glad to have all you guys stick with me through this time since April of last year, and it's been a great run, and I've got a lot of plans for later. So, you know, if you're new to my channel and enjoy my stuff, please subscribe, because, you know, it shows your support and it shows me that you guys like my stuff. And I'm particularly seeing a lot of people do enjoy my Marvel content, and that does kind of motivate me to put it out there more. Let's vary up some characters a bit. It's hammer time.
Got it.
Spider-Man, you take care of him.
Yeah.
Wolverine doesn't seem excited to be here at all.
I'm bigger and badder.
Affirmative.
Oh my.
You are foolish to even attempt to battle me. No one can withstand the might of Fin Fang Foom.
The fight's over. The Masters of Evil have lost.
It is you who has lost. When I send this ship crashing to the earth, the world will see that the Masters of Evil are a force to be reckoned with.
Well, so are we. We're not gonna let that happen.
Ah, as if you have any say in the matter.
Well, let's see. I have a demigod, a mutant with a healing factor, a guy with spider powers, and a super soldier. I think I'd have somewhat of a say in the matter. Oh, it's like the scene from Star Wars: A New Hope. Run! And I am not getting cocky. Han Solo, I am following your advice.
Got it.
Come on, Thor. Help me out here. Get on the gun. Thank you. I know gods aren't really one for using guns, but today I need you to make an exception. And fly! And he still knocked me down. Great. Just smack him back in the head with a hammer.
Got it. Everyone all right?
Oh! Yeah, this big dragon-like thing had to go and interrupt my shout-outs. Sorry, I'm just really focused right now. Oh, Spider-Man's dead. Are you kidding me? Did not want that to happen. I didn't even notice he was dead.
Alright.
That's what you get for taking out the web slinger.
Around, sucker.
By the power of Asgard!
Come on, Wolverine. Use those claws. That's it.
That wasn't the most graceful battle I've ever seen, but you saved the Helicarrier. Thanks, team.
I was going up against a dragon. You try it. But just doing our job, Colonel Fury.
When you're done in that area, come back to the bridge. We're moving everyone to Stark Tower before we begin our next mission.
Our next mission? What are you talking about?
Come back to the bridge, and you'll find out.
Oh, he always has to be so cryptic about everything.
Stay down. Just like the super soldier serum.
Oh, I got some more guys over here. Leave no one alive. Here, Cap, you do it. Thank you. No more Spider-Man. We'll have you up and dancing sooner rather than later, hopefully.
Why is he always late?
Hello, team. Welcome to Stark Tower, my pride and joy. It's 40 stories of heaven on Earth.
It's amazing what you can do with just a few $1 billion.
We are now a team?
Yes. I've been empowered by S.H.I.E.L.D. to create a task force to stop the Masters of Evil. But the Helicarrier was so badly damaged that it can't be used as a headquarters. Fortunately, Tony is willing to let us stay here for the duration. It has all the facilities we'll require.
Believe me, it's no problem at all. And I called in a few old friends to help us out. Feel free to walk around and meet them.
I'd suggest you meet Hank Pym first, since he's in charge of equipment. The Vision is here as our information officer.
Great. We got a computer to talk to the computers for us.
When you're ready to go on a mission, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He'll take you there in one of my Quinjets.
Speaking of that, what is our next mission, Colonel?
I recently received a radio transmission from Dum Dum Dugan requesting that I come to the Omega base. But there was something questionable in his message.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. I can't be sure. For more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Not sure if I exactly trust her at the moment. And judging by that look, I don't know if Moon Knight does either.
Mr. Stark, there's a Herald Hogan online.
See, let's talk to some people around here.
Cap, it's good to see you. You're a welcome addition to the team.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be here.
There's Miss Bambi.
Are we officially a team?
Here, the main
I
lobby to
think we just overheard that in the cutscene, but okay.
Yes. We're a S.H.I.E.L.D. task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil. It's our mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage.
Which country does S.H.I.E.L.D. belong to?
Colonel Fury.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone.
Why are we based in Stark Tower?
With the Helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities.
It's the logical choice. It has everything we'll need.
Exactly. Though I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and S.H.I.E.L.D. recently had a falling out.
There are troubles between S.H.I.E.L.D. and Stark Industries?
Yes. Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic.
What did you do?
S.H.I.E.L.D. tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions.
Hell yeah, even Iron Man is full of surprises. Thanks, Colonel.
Anytime.
Let's see what Black Widow has to say. That's where Wolverine, you talk to her.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum.
What's suspicious about that?
Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project.
So what do you want us to do?
Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet.
We kinda just heard all this already. How did you become Nick Fury's second in command?
The offer was initially made after a SHIELD operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Belova.
The other Black Widow?
Yes, the blonde one. I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent.
Yeah, that is true, as we just heard about the falling out with him and Iron Man. What is the Omega Base?
It is a huge mobile SHIELD research facility that is several stories tall.
A mobile lab? That sounds like it could come in handy.
Yes, it is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments.
Thanks for the information, Black Widow.
You are quite welcome.
Let's see, is Spider-Man fully rested yet? Nope, about 19 more seconds. Let's talk to Vision.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the SHIELD database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me?
I'll be sure to ask Black Widow next time I see her. What is SHIELD?
The acronym stands for Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage and Logistics Directorate. Its primary responsibility is counterterrorism for the world.
SHIELD protects the world?
Operating under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, SHIELD is expected to deal with any threat to the security of the world's population.
Who are the Masters of Evil?
That designation has been used several times over the years, but it is not associated with any particular group of villains.
Who's in this latest version of the group?
Dr. Doom has assembled dozens of the world's most notorious supervillains, not the least of which is Ultron and Baron Mordo.
Who is Dr. Doom?
Victor Von Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world. A genius, he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew the government and proclaimed himself ruler.
What can you tell us about Black Widow?
The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining SHIELD, she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative.
Do you think she can be trusted?
There is nothing on her SHIELD record to indicate otherwise. Why do you ask?
No reason. Just yet. Thank you, Vision.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't ask too many questions about the whole Black Widow thing. Hank Pym.
Hi, my name's Hank Pym. Dr. Hank Pym.
And be sure to add that doctor part in there. Hello, it's good to see you.
I've heard you're going to the Omega Base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me?
It'd be my pleasure, Dr. Pym. What have you been up to, Hank?
I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet. But then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how.
You certainly got that.
Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day.
Yeah, I don't see how all those science nerds work in a lab all day. I mean, I guess kind of, but it's gotta get cramped after a while. Have you ever been to the Omega Base?
Oh yeah, well that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility.
What projects are going on there?
I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs, and I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug.
Oh boy, last thing we need is more Captain Americas, especially if they end up going crazy. Thanks, Hank.
Come back anytime. We're always open.
Right.
Yeah, and I will be tackling these optional quests, optional side missions, whatever you want to call them. Spider-Man's back. Black Widow, I believe we needed
Hello.
something from you.
I'm very glad you could join the team.
Thanks, Black Widow. It's good to be here. The Vision needs the decryption module.
My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him.
Even though you didn't physically give me anything.
You are quite
Okay.
welcome.
Colonel Fury, Red Room is on line 6.
I almost went to Hank Pym. Here's your decryption module.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database. I am glad to be of assistance.
President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Spider-Man, what are you doing?
Alright.
Oh, just lollygagging up there. Well, I think that about wraps that up for this video. I had a good time saving the Helicarrier, and next time we are going to be beginning let me start that again. Next time we are going to... Okay, let me start that one more time. Next time we are going to be beginning our mission to the Omega Base, and seeing what Dr. Banner and Dum Dum Dugan and all those people are up to. And I am going to be also varying characters on the next mission, so you will be seeing a new team with 4 characters that I have not used yet. Alright, I love you guys, and I will see you with more Marvel Ultimate Alliance later. Bye, gamers.